Headed down to Leeds this weekend to see the Grande part of the Tour de France. Absolutely mental. Met these 3 riders on the way in. They're from Florida, over for the month, and they're going on to France afterwards. We wandered about for a good hour to try to find a decent spot. We went up to the Edinburgh, we couldn't even get in. So we went about a mile down route, found a quite a nice spot on the side of a grass banking, waiting for the riders to come through. Whenever I saw a helicopter, it seemed to raise the tension with the crowds, like you knew something big was going to happen, something big is happening. This is my view now from where we were stood on the banking. Pretty decent, you can look right down, see them coming from quite a while back. And this is about a mile out of Leeds where they actually started. And there's still so many fans. I did not think it'd be as busy as it is. Steady pace away to Harewood House. Don't actually start racing until Harewood House. There were no barriers here, you could get pretty close to the riders. Not too close though, because you'd probably get a well-deserved smack in the face. Anyway, as that were over, pretty quickly I headed back into Leeds for a few hours to see what was going on. And it was still pretty mental. I mean, I'm looking towards the art gallery and where it actually started. Zoom out and look back up the Edinburgh, and there's so many people. I've never seen Leeds as busy as that. Probably won't do for quite a while. Then wandered a bit further down. There's the French TV. Me filming the French TV. Filming. Some what you call modern art outside the art gallery. And these guys were late to set off. Ambulance team. Got a bit of catching up to do. And even a panda on a bike with an old woman. This was a bit odd. There's the town hall with all its banners decorated for the set-off. Next door with the Magic Spanner Bar, they had a stall outside, the Rollerpalooza store, which had sprint competitions on fixie bikes.
Fantastic start there from both riders. I thought Rick had the jump, but it looks like Wayne is currently in the lead. No, here comes Rick. With 200 metres to done, is Rick ahead of Wayne. Don't forget to watch the times. We've had a 22.4 earlier today, and that's the target they're heading for.
Go on, Rick! Go on, Rick!
Only 100 metres to go. Sprint. Right now it's Rick in the lead. Wayne's right behind. Watch the clocks. What kind of times are they going to set? Oh! It's all over. Wayne.
Wandered down to Briggate. They had big screens on there, so could see all the live action that were going on in the day. Very, very busy still. A few hours afterwards. And they had acts, dancers, music. Throughout the day it were good. There was a good atmosphere, a good vibe in Leeds. I mean, I've never seen it as busy as that and as many people. It was just great to be there. Even if you didn't like cycling, it was just a great experience. Here's the official store back up at the art gallery. Decent sized store, you could even buy socks. Lots of jerseys. There's the King of the Mountains polka dot jersey, 40 quid. And this guy, emotional security, it's really funny.
Oh, excuse me, sir. I could sense some longing there.
Longing?
Here, have a hug.
Oh yeah, they said there was.
You know what? I want you to follow your dream. Get on Britain's Got Talent. I know you don't have any talent, but get on there anyway.
Yeah.
You know, get in
How do
there.
you know he doesn't have talent?
He can tell. You're the one with the talent. I can tell.
Cheeky. Anyway, next day went down to Holme Moss to stage 2. And this is actually how fast I was going. I was actually going that fast. Not sped up or anything. This is Holmfirth coming in early in the morning. Just to get there early, see what's about. All the roads closed off, of course. Headed up to the main road to see where they were going to go past. I could imagine it being very, very busy here with how narrow the sidewalks are. Headed around a bit to see what we're about Holmfirth. The food market were nice. There were a few bands playing. Dressed in the polka dot King of the Mountains jersey style. There, even the drain pipe had polka dots on it. Good spirit. And some pretty small road bikes. Had a duck race going on. into the River Holme, running through Holmfirth. Needed to start heading up to Holme Moss because time running on. We're pretty lucky actually, they were just shutting off the gates, stopping cyclists getting on the road, so we were one of the last cyclists to get on here, I think. Some fast cycling again. Yeah, we like riding Tour de France for people either side of the road. Good experience. Steady ride through Holme Bridge. Then we locked his bikes up in a place called Holme, just before the Holme Moss start. Stopped off at this place called the Fleece. They had big screens on in there, so I thought I'd stop there for a bit. And then look at Holme Moss. I started being like a big kid at Christmas round now. I proper got excited. Wanted to get up there and get a good spot. Some travellers there from Australia and New Zealand. Chris Froome's face. And then things started getting a bit more serious. More police coming through around the caravans. First one through with a big wife of Yorkshire. Some oversized fruit shoots going up the climb there in the distance. We got past a little bridge at the bottom, started walking up, and it was very, very busy. Everyone climbing that hill that day got a massive cheer from the crowd. Even kids were climbing it. I mean, just listen to that cheer. Also, a dad on the back with a tandem bike carrying his son up. I mean, it's not an easy climb, this, so for kids to do it, it's big effort. Superman there. Don't know who the other guy is trying to be. He's got leopard print tights on. And then from the distance, 5 helicopters came and flew around Holme Moss, did a circle and then landed in a field. Some people got out, and then after the race went past, they all flew off again. I'm not actually sure who these people were, but it was good. 5 helicopters in a row landing together. And then it's time. You can see the first rider there just in front of the guy with the cap on. Oh, things got really loud now. I don't even have to speak, so I'm going to shut up for a bit, let these go past, and it's a quality experience. I'll never forget this. It's alright, mate, you do whatever. It's all going to get a bit hectic anyway, isn't it? Just a bit. couldn't actually believe how close I got then to the cyclists. I mean, looking back up the hill there, you can see how many people there actually were. I mean, this was the start of the climb, and it went on for a good at least a few more kilometres. That many people deep as well. So there you can see, looking back up, the amount of people that are coming back down. Incredible. Next stop was the Sands recreational area, where we watched the final race on big screen. Absolutely started chucking it down here, but didn't stop us all watching. Nibali won in the end on the sprint. Quality weekend, made some great memories. I'll leave you on this, some bit of slow-mo on the climb. Alright, over and out.